you ever walked into a place that felt wrong? Like the air itself was holding its breath? Some places don't just hide secrets, they consume them. Along with anyone foolish enough to linger. Wraithmoor is one such place. A derelict manor house in the Yorkshire moors, abandoned for over a century. Its name barely a whisper in local lore. They say it's not the house that's haunted, but the land itself. And if you're hearing this, it might already know you're listening. I'm Emma Wright, a vlogger who hunts forgotten places, crumbling churches, old mines, estates left to rot. My audience loves the thrill of the unknown. The kind of stories that make you double-check the shadows. Last spring, I found a blog post about Wraithmoor Manor. It was buried in a dead forum, written by someone claiming their cousin, Liam. Went there in 2020 with two friends, Clara and Nate. They were like urban explorers chasing the next big find. Liam was the dreamer, always spinning tales of hidden treasures. Clara was the skeptic, grounding the group with her logic. Nate was the tech wizard, rigging cameras and lights. They posted a blurry photo of Wraithmoor's gates, then vanished. No trace, no posts, just silence. I knew them from vlogging meetups. We had swapped stories over beers. Their disappearance hit me hard. I had to know what happened, and Wraithmoor was calling. The rumors about Wraithmoor were grim. Locals said the manor was built in 1780 by a reclusive lord, Edmund Wraith, who dabbled in forbidden rituals. He believed the moors held a veil to another world. His followers, a secretive sect, conducted ceremonies in the manor's cellar, chanting to something they called the Watchers. In 1793, the manor was found empty, its occupants gone. The cellar scorched with claw-like marks on the walls. Since then, hikers and explorers who ventured too close disappeared. A 1960s journal found nearby spoke of faces in the mist that mimicked lost loved ones. Another tale claimed a camper saw his own reflection in a window, but it moved when he didn't. These stories fueled my obsession. I packed my camera, drone, and Clara's old notebook, which she'd sent me before their trip, and headed out. The road to Wraithmoor was a winding scar through the moors, fog curling like fingers around my car. My GPS died an hour out, leaving me with Clara's notebook, its pages marked with sketches of the manor's gates. At a roadside pub, I met a local, an old woman with trembling hands. "You're going to Wraithmoor?" she whispered when I asked for directions. My son went there in '99. Said he heard voices calling his name, never came back. Her eyes darted to the window as if expecting to see him. "They know you're coming, lass." I brushed it off, but her words stuck like damp cold. When I reached Wraithmoor, the manor loomed against a bruised sky, its spires jagged like teeth. The grounds were pristine lawns trimmed, hedges neat, as if tended by invisible hands. The air felt thick, pressing against my chest. I started filming. The camera's hum my only companion. The foyer was frozen in time, a chandelier coated in dust. A grandfather clock stuck at 3 a.m. on a table. I found a locket with a photo of Liam, Clara, and Nate, their eyes hollow, staring past the lens. Nearby was an older portrait, a family from the 1700s. Their faces blurred, scratched out. Written on the frame, "The Watchers know you." My heart skipped. Clara would have laughed this off, but it felt too real. In the library, I found Nate's camera bag, a note taped to it, "Don't follow the voices." His handwriting. A cracked tablet nearby played a loop of Liam standing in the cellar, muttering, "There in the walls." The video cut off. In the study, Clara's notebook lay open. Her neat script chilling, "The Watchers come at night. They mimic your voice." Nate heard Clara calling, but I was asleep. "Don't trust what you hear." The last page read, "Emma, leave. How did she know it'd come?" My flashlight flickered, and a whisper filled the room, not one voice, but many. Layered like a distorted choir, "Emma." I ran outside, camera shaking. The moors seemed to pulse, mist coiling unnaturally. I launched my drone, hoping to map the estate. The screen showed the manor's layout, a pentagram, hidden in the hedges. Shadows moved below, too fast, no light reflecting off them. The drone crashed into the trees. I had to find it. The woods were suffocating. branches clawing at me. I found the drone near a stone circle, its slabs etched with symbols that seemed to writhe. Tracks surrounded it clawed inhuman. Clara's notebook had a sketch of this circle, "Don't listen," but the whispers grew. Calling my name, mimicking Liam's voice, then Clara's, then Nate's. I peered into the circle's center, where a pit yawned. Eyes glowed from its depths, unblinking, countless. "You belong to us," they hissed. I stumbled back, but the voices followed inside my head. My car wouldn't start. The camera caught a figure tall, faceless, limbs too long behind me, unseen until I checked the footage. The moors came alive, mist twisting into shapes, grabbing at me. I fell, the camera rolling. On the screen, figures surrounded me. Their faces shifting, Liam, Clara, Nate pleading, "Don't listen," but I had. I woke in the Manor's courtyard, the pit nearby. The camera's battery was dying. The last recording showed me standing, eyes empty, like my friends in the locket. The figures waited, flickering like static. Footsteps echoed. The camera died. This recording was found on a moorland trail, miles from Wraithmoor, with no trace of how it got there. Liam, Clara, Nate, they sought a story like me. They found the Watchers, and it took them. Wraithmoor doesn't just claim you. It keeps you. It knows you. If you're listening, it knows you too. Don't seek Wraithmoor. Don't answer the voices, and never look into the dark.